welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, David, congrats on the book. It's called The World's Worst Pets, 10 Tales of the World's Craziest Creatures. So, I have to ask, which pet is the very, very worst?
Well, that's for the reader to decide, I suppose. I guess there is one story I had a lot of fun writing, which is Candelabra the cat. And basically, I took the idea, you know, in the James Bond films, Blofeld has this white cat. Mm-hmm. And I thought of sort of telling a story. It's basically like it's the diary of the cat. And so the cat is pretty evil and ends up destroying the earth. So I'd say that is the most evil animal. I had a lot of fun also with the story of Monty the musical dog. It's a dog who finds out that there's a musical of cats and wants a musical of dogs. And so basically him and a gang of dogs break into Andrew Lloyd Webber's house and force him to write a musical. It was quite fun.
Have you heard of Frankie Fish?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
He has.
I'm pretty sure that your son would just eat it up.
And David, I wrote a series called Frankie Fish, and I think you've sold 36.5 million more copies than I have. But the biggest compliment I've ever got, and I do stand up and I write the books, is parents coming to me saying, "You got my child to read a book for the first time." Is that like the sweetest compliment you've ever received?
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's a big one, isn't it? Because every parent knows that that's a big breakthrough for a child, to pick up a book by themselves that they actually choose to read. Yeah, it's a lovely thing. It's lovely having young fans. But I'm now, because I've been writing books for over 10 years, I'm now having people coming up to me, like adults, going, "Yeah, I used to read your books when I was little." I was like, how old am I? But yeah, that is a lovely thing. And I will check out Frankie Fish.
Well, I'm holding you to it, David, please.
if you know, I just pray that the bookshops here in the UK, you know, haven't sold out.
Well, if it's not there, they have. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
I will ship some to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, David, your books you're always a bit naughty. I know you love Roald Dahl, and he always loved putting something that kids would find a bit naughty in there. And the particular thing I'm interested in is swearing in your books, because, of course, it's a kid's book. You can't swear. I would invite you not to swear now. We had a problem with a guest earlier this week. We don't want to repeat it. But so you've just invented your own swear words that, of course, are not real swear words. How do you decide, like, how do you happen upon a word that you go, that sounds like a swear word but isn't?
Well, funky noodle or something like that. I don't know. It's got to have the right kind of vowels in it. And it's got to have some hard consonants, I guess, because I guess and they've probably got to be quite sort of short sometimes. But they've just got to be silly words that sound funny read out loud. It's quite nice, like naughtiness, I think, is an important thing when kids are reading a book. I think the best children's books are the ones you sort of want to read under the covers with a torch because you think it's a bit forbidden. And you have that feeling when you read Roald Dahl books. And that's the kind of feeling I hope that some kids might have reading my books too.
Do you ever transition the words into real life? Like perhaps you might like to call Simon Cowell a trunt or a Ming Mong? What would he be exactly? Would he be a trunt or a Ming Mong?
I think we know he's both. No, I haven't done that with him. I haven't saw him. I haven't really ever seen him swear, actually. He's actually very well-mannered. Yeah, I've never really seen him get angry either, actually. He's a very sort of smooth character, actually. Like his face is very smooth. But, you know, when people come up to me in the street, you know, because they recognise me from Britain's Got Talent, I just go, "Oh, how's Simon? Where's that? How's Simon?" I go, "Oh, I'm very sad that he died." For a moment, they go, "Oh, did he? I didn't hear about that." And I go, "No, he died inside many years ago." We're apart for 6 months. I don't see him for 6 months, and then suddenly I see him again. And I go, "Are you in there somewhere, Simon? Things have changed somehow." And he always says to me, the first thing he says to me is, "What have you had done?" I don't have anything done. No one cares what I look like. It doesn't matter. But he always puts it on to me.
You know, you were saying you get people coming up to you saying they read you when they were little and they seem to be grown-ups now. Well, in my family, I've got 4 kids and the 2 littlest ones were in time for your books. So they love you, but my husband and I also love you because of Little Britain. And can you believe that's been 20 years since the first episode?
Yeah. We started doing it on the radio, I think around 2000 or something. So we did. We're sort of dinosaurs now. And it started on television, I think, in 2003. Yeah.
Just before we go, Crunter, do you want to give us the etymology of that one?
He flies pretty close to the wind on some of them.
It's someone who presents the projects in Australia.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
No, Lisa, you should be really offended, Lisa. That's not nice.
It was a dangle spangle. I was wrong.
I think the Daily Mail have already gone to print with that headline, David, just so you know.
Well, The World's Worst Pets by David Walliams is out now. David, thanks so much for the chat, I think.
Thank you so much for having us. Lovely to see you all.